Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to the 22nd of January, 2025. On our way over here to the airport. I'm going to take I-94 this morning. The roads, as you can see, the glint off the surface, icy, and so forth. The highway is supposed to be clear track, but they said spots where the surface would have areas of ice. Of course, the salt doesn't work. This morning they were showing them switching out the salt shakers last night, emptying the salt out into piles they have in a special facility, and where they have hundreds of tons of salt and sand stacked up, and they transitioned over to sand. And so the trucks that will be on the roads today will be distributing sand. And that's a good thing. Keeps the traction. We still are using the 25 mile an hour or less rule. So it is a little earlier this morning. It was 27 degrees below zero, 27 degrees below zero. It is 22 degrees below zero right now. And there is very little wind. Later today, we have more snow coming, and along the lake shore, they're calling for up to a foot. Then the bands will shift with the wind and start blowing it in here. We're supposed to get a couple inches, maybe 4, and then through Thursday, a couple more. Then it's supposed to warm up into the teens. That's plus teen. We might even get as high as 26 degrees by Monday for a day. Yeah. All right, be right back. Looks like the traffic's moving right along. Of course, we're heading eastbound. Might even catch a little bit of a sunrise here this morning. When you change lanes like I just did, and I just see ice right there too. There's ice on this highway. You drift controllably, so to speak. If you put a real correction into your steering wheel, especially now we see this ice, see the reflection off the pavement, okay? Yeah, you'll spin right out. I said before, Jackie Stewart, you lose your adhesion. You need a new rubber compound in the tires to keep more better adhesion so you can beat Mario Andretti. Hey, out here you're beating old Mr. Frost. All right, be back in a minute. So this is all ice right here. We're down to 30 miles an hour, and you have vehicles with their flashers on, and yet people are streaking right through here. People behind me are all way slowed down. You know, you can have, like that guy right there, he's going over 50 miles an hour. I say that guy, that vehicle, you know, a semi passed me a little bit ago, and he was going every bit as fast as that, and went into that curve down there like that, under that bridge. Now we're getting off right here anyway, and I am glad for it, because up ahead here, the next 8.5 miles is that horrible stretch of 94 going over towards Galesburg that they have all these pileups in, and just had another one. We are going to be getting off right here. All right, I'll be right back. This person ahead of me is just a semi-tractor. Man, out here on the ice, no wonder he was going 30 miles an hour. That's a good driver right there. Somebody ought to hire that person. There's a good driver. Of course, I said somebody ought to hire that person. They're driving that truck, and it looks like a decent one from back here. I think they're already hired. Well, whoever the boss is, give that person a raise. Keep them aboard. That, folks, is one Cold War M60 Alpha 3 main battle tank. Same kind that we had 2 battalions of those tanks right there on the same post I was on in West Germany back in the day. Getting ready to go fight the Russians if they decided to come across that east-west border and attack through the Fulda Gap. Might see a little flashing light, a strobe, if you will, in just a second. Out here at the airport, it's the Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. Looking towards the east-southeast. We are at the end of runway 35, looking down 17, and there is an aircraft there with a strobe on. I say an aircraft, it may also be an airport worker, a plow truck, or an inspector. But anyways, what's going on right there? I'll be right back. Might as well take a little closer look here at the M60. Doesn't have the Xeon light, mounted over the 105. That is a rifled barrel, not the 120 smoothbores they have on the Abrams. When we were serving over there, these tanks were there. Them Abrams, they weren't even thought of yet. Oh, this was the big boy on the block. Now it sits out here in the front yard at the end of 3-5, a post 1527 of the Red Arrow post, VFW. Right next to the Country Inn and Suites, used to be the Hojo. Go in there and get your fried clam basket on, I'm telling you. Understand that that's going to be the purchase now, the city of Kalamazoo and others, for the shelter. It's not a shelter, a home for homeless families here in the greater Kalamazoo area. It was going to be closer out by Sprinkle Road, and that did not work out. Okay, have a great day. Remember the Cold Warriors. There's one standing right here in steel and in flesh, still kicking it, still ready to go. Just give us a moment's notice. We can get our insure together. Have a great morning. See you in the next one.